Okay, so again, earlier, no, I have mentioned about the technology driven. Uh, Instead of handing out paper surveys or doing one-time consuming interviews, you can now use tools like Google Form, as I mentioned. No? So once you have data, tools like SPSS and AI-powered tools like ChatGPT or Tableau can help you interpret the numbers. Okay? And doing research also means reading a lot of articles, books, and reports. No? And once your research is done, tool like Canva, PowerPoint, Prezi can help you present your work in visually engaging way. In today's business environment, no, how you communicate findings is just as important as what you found. And these presentation tools allow you to showcase your research professionally, whether it's for class, a business pitch, or a journal. With the right tools, your research becomes more impactful and easier to understand for any audience. And to give us more details about technology-driven research tool, let us all welcome our presenter. Go ahead.
Hello, good morning, everyone. For the continuation of Chapter 16, Technology-Driven Tools, I will be discussing most of the visualization tools for research data and the online survey tools and platforms. So to proceed, let us first define what is data visualization. So data visualization is the process of creating graphical representations of information. It also helps the presenter communicate data in a way that easier for the viewers to interpret and draw conclusions. So let's have some refresher into some of the techniques of data visualization. So we have this pie chart, which is the most common and basic data visualization technique. It is a circular graphical representation ideal for illustrating proportions or part-to-whole comparisons. So it is commonly used for business reports, surveys, and financial data, where categorical data is expressed in terms of parts of a whole. Uh, Relatively simple and easy to read. However, it is for the viewers who required more thorough explanation, the pie chart is fall short on this since it cannot display complex information. So, since simple siya, it cannot display the complex information with regards to the report. Next is the bar chart, which is another common and easy to use method. It displays rectangular bars where the length, height of each bar is proportional to the value it represents. It can be oriented either vertically or horizontally. So they work well visualizing data trends, outliners, and distribution over time. So one limitation lang that can be less effective when dealing with many categories or values that are close in magnitude. Pag masyado siyang marami, hindi na siya effective tingnan. Next is yung histogram. So it illustrates distribution of data over a continuous internal interval or definite period. So histogram is especially useful for showing frequency or particular occurrence. So for instance, yung how many clicks you have in a website you received for the last week. Another example is yung gaano katagal or ilang beses natin ginagamit yung application natin. Yung isang application sa cellphone, yan, makikita din yan siya. Histogram din yan siya. So for visualization, you can quickly determine which days your website saw greatest or fewer number of clicks or kung gaano natin siya ginamit. So next is yung Gantt chart. This is particularly common for project management as they are useful in illustrating project timeline or progression tasks. So tasks can be performed are listed on vertical axis and time intervals on horizontal axis. Horizontal bars in the body of chart represents duration of each activity. So even if you're not a project management professional, familiarizing yourself with Gantt charts can help you stay organized. So these are some of the techniques ng data visualizations. Usually ginagamit din siya or nakikita siya with the tools na babanggitin ko later. So, proceed tayo dun sa So, these tools help users transform raw data into interactive and visually appealing chart, graphs, maps, and dashboards, which is the data visualization tools. So data visualization tools is a form of softwares that designed to visualize data. So maraming klase ng data visualization, and I've only chose some to explain po sa inyo. So first is yung Tableau, which is the most common data visualization tool. It is one of the leading visualization tools used in various industries. So it allows users to create a wide range of interactive and shareable dashboards. So for its key features, it has a drag and drop, interactive visuals, real-time analysis, strong security, mobile compatibility. So for user-friendly naman, it has a learning curve for advanced features. But madali din naman siya. So next is highly customizable with templates and options.